Hey guys, I'm Ovivo Jr. and I welcome you to round 4 of the 2017 Grotti F1 World Championship. This race was held at Monaco, a very tight and difficult track. We had to do 49 laps, which equals a distance of 142.59 kilometers. The lap record until now was 1 minute 14.1 and the track length is 2.91 kilometers. The top 3 qualifiers are here. In P1, first time of the season, we have Arken for Progen F1 team with a 1 minute 12.3 and 932. In second place we have Super Stepper with another top 3 qualifying, and in third place O'Darn for Junk Energy Racing. Alright, here we are at the grid. Myself, I managed to get into 4th position. No choke during qualifying this time. And fab.ICEMAN in the top corner, he finished in 7th position. And now let's take a look at the start. Off we go, lights out. And fab.ICEMAN, he has an amazing start going over the curb. But then look at this, crashing into rudders, taking out Medeiros there. Let's take a look at Jerry's position here. Also big crash in the back, so safety car had to be called out. Monaco, very difficult section at the start, very tight, and it took a toll on us. And there you see Radas, he was having a capital engine failure, going out right at the start after the crash from fab.ICEMAN into his back. So here we are with the restart, myself still in 4th position behind arkenLoL, Super Stepper and O'Darn in front of me. So 4 teams in the first 4 positions, fab.ICEMAN in 5th. And here we are with the restart. Arken is controlling the pace now. Going around the last corner, arkenLoL looks very clear from Super Stepper. And then O'Darn in 3rd place, myself in 4th. I have a lot of breathing space from fab.ICEMAN, who kind of missed the restart. So I have good chances to stay in 4th position for this. And following O'Darn, I know I have to stay close to these guys if I want to have a chance to win this race. Arken in front, he will definitely pick up his pace soon. But Super Stepper was quite close during qualifying, so we know he has the pace to challenge Arken. Maybe that slows down those 2 guys at the front, allowing Darn and myself to catch up to them. In the top corner we now have Jerry for Pegassi, and he's following Devade in the Ocelot. And look at this move on the outside, just going around the outside in the tight hairpin, taking the right-hander here and the next right-hander here, going into 13th position. Great move by Jerry. Myself still following O'Darn on this tight track. It's very difficult to overtake, so overtakes have to actually be planned out quite well. You want to pressure your car in front because it is so hard to get a pass cleanly that you most of the time have to pressure the car that they make a mistake and allow you to go past. So that's my plan, just to stick as close to O'Darn as I can. Top corner we have Zenvo, he just goes past Medeiros there. Medeiros having some huge transmission issues, and Zenvo going into 8th position, being pressured by Junk Energy driver Janks, who had quite a bad qualifying, just qualified in the top 12 but barely, and he's now up into 9th position and following my teammate Zenvo. There you saw him on the inside, but Zenvo manages to defend his position. So 2 battles with 2 teams right now, myself pressuring O'Darn and Jenks pressuring Zenvo. So Junk Energy against Scuderia Grotti. Here we are in the tunnel. The tunnel is a very important section, and watch what O'Darn happens here. He's going into the wall, just a little contact there, not too much happened, but allows me to go into 3rd position, now being able to chase Super Stepper and arkenLoL in front of me. And here we are in lap 20 already, so the last 17 laps was basically a chase for Super Stepper and Arken, who pulled away from me at the start a bit. I was lacking the confidence to keep up my pace, but around lap 10 I found my pace and started to constantly move up to the front, and now I'm really close behind Super Stepper, around 2 seconds. I'm in 3rd position, Super Stepper in 2nd position, and arkenLoL, he is a bit of gap to us too, so Arken in a very good position to actually get a win in this race. After 20 laps he has around 6 seconds lead to both of us here. So Super Stepper and myself are fighting now, and this battle was really interesting and enjoyable. I had lots of fun to close the gap to Super Stepper and studying his lines and thinking about how could I pass him. And in these moments, that's when you really feel how much fun racing can be. Maybe not for Super Stepper because he was in the defending position, but sometimes that's also quite fun. I also highlighted Jerry again. He's in the top corner, but this time not against Devade, but the other, oh yes, it's a Devade again, the Ocelot driver in the green car in front of him, and they just have a great battle. Oh no, it's the blue car, sorry for that guys, that's Overflood Racing. So in the top corner we have Pegasi against Overflood Racing, and they had a really good battle, just like Super Stepper and myself. And you see, myself, I'm going into the pits now, because I closed the gap to Super Stepper, and I'm feeling I can't get past him just by racing him, because we're really close on pace. So I decided to go into the pits and try to use my pace on this outlap. And I know Super Stepper, he is feeling the pressure now, because you know, alright, Ovivo pitted, so I need to keep up my pace. And you will see Super Stepper will go into the pits on the next lap. He will call it out soon, and it's going to be a really close battle for second position coming out of the pits. So myself trying to do the undercut and Super Stepper trying to defend it. Counterash on my inside here, I'm going past him, so very well done by him, being aware of the cars lapping him, which is not that easy on this track, where there's not a lot of space to let other cars pass. And here we see Jerry on the inside of the Overflood car going to the cutback and makes the move. Wow, what an overtake. Firstly, for me, that was the overtake of the race. Jerry just passing him there, because in that section it is so difficult to overtake. Very well done by Jerry for Pegasi. And here we are with myself coming around the pits now. Second turn there. And here's Super Stepper just coming out of the pits. I see I can close the gap to him. Maybe I can go for a move on the inside. Super Stepper blocks it. Little contact there. Super Stepper goes wide. I have to let him pass again. But he's definitely feeling the pressure. That was super close. I almost managed to pass him there. Just that undercut for one lap. Me with the new tires, the fresh car, managed to close about 1 second to Super Stepper, but it was not quite enough. Super Stepper did some good defending there, so Super Stepper, after our first pit stops, still in second position, myself in third position. And now for me it's very important to keep up the pressure on Super Stepper, because I know the next pit stops are a bit away for us, so not much more strategy to go on. So I now have to pass him on track. And this will cost us some time to the leader arkenLoL, who's still in first position. And if you're battling on this track, you lose about a second per lap, maybe half a second per lap, but you're still losing time. So you want to, if you want to have a chance at winning, actually you want to avoid battling too much, because it just costs you too much time. And here we come across the pits again, same position where I tried my overtake last time. Going into the hairpin section here, tightest turn in the calendar, and with the palm trees on the outside and these tight turns into the tunnel. Also very tricky turn because the road is very bumpy, quite tricky. And Super Stepper, he's feeling the pressure going around the turn. I'm just following him, and then this happens. Super Stepper crashes into the side. Myself, I'm getting stuck on him. Have to reverse and go off, but I'm into second position. But now we have the fourth place car, ICEMAN, right behind us. And here we are in lap 33. I managed to increase the gap to Super Stepper and ICEMAN and Zenvo, who are behind me. So my teammate currently in fourth position. I had a decent gap of around 6 seconds, and just did some lapping there, which worked out quite well because those three cars were in a battle. Entering lap 34, everything seems just totally fine. I'm about to try to close the gap to Arken, which was at this point around 9 seconds, so I made up, I think, about 2 seconds. ICEMAN in fourth position, and then look at this, this happens. Oh, capital engine failure for my car. I'm disconnecting from the session. My car is out of the race, and I have to stop here to not ruin the racing line for the other guys. Iceman just earns 3rd position from myself, and Super Stepper now in 2nd position, and they are being chased by Jenks and Zenvo. So very disappointing for myself, ending up like this, but sometimes that's how a race ends. Yeah, this is the final result. arkenLoL with the fastest lap time, 1st position, so perfect weekend for him. We have Jenks in 2nd, and in 3rd place we have Super Stepper. So good job by those 3 guys. Watch us live on Twitch and see you next time. Bye bye guys, thanks for watching.